Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will introduce myself. My name is Nur Fitriana Zulfa. I will explain about the bed analysis. The motion is concern Indonesia's development priorities, specifically whether the current focus on infrastructure is appropriate and strategic, or if it inadvertently neglects critical social issues such as education, teacher welfare, and environmental protection. Government team supports the infrastructure first approach as a strategic move to accelerate national development. They argue that massive investments such as the Trans-Sumatera Toll Road, the new capital city, and other national strategic projects will improve connectivity, stimulate economic growth, and attract foreign investment. Infrastructure is viewed as the essential foundation for national progress, aim, aiming to increase productivity and quality of life by opening access to remote areas. The absence contents that this project ignores urgent systemic issues. They cite data regarding the education gap between Java and regions like Papua or Maluku, as well as the low welfare of educators. Furthermore, they highlight the negative socio-ecological impacts of inclusive projects, such as pollution and land degradation. They also critique the dominance of foreign entities in these projects and argue that the media often overlooks social grievance in favor of praising physical construction. The foreign entities is China. The rebuttal strategy opposition rebuttal. The opposition employs a fact-based critical approach. They use human interest storytelling, such as the narrative of a young girl in a Papua who gets no benefit from a highway built far from her home, to illustrate that physical connectivity does not equal social accessibility. They effectively debunk the trickle-down claim by showing that massive infrastructure spending does not automatically solve fundamental problems like poor educational standards. Government rebuttal. The government tends to double down on the foundation logic. Will they acknowledge the need for improvement in social sectors? They maintain that infrastructure is a prerequisite that must be prioritized to provide the economic means to fund social programs later. Analysis and determination of winner. The opposition team is demanded the winner and recipient at the Best Speaker Awards. I think they successfully challenged the status quo by bringing marginalized issues such as regional inequality and environmental degradation to the forefront of the discourse, backed by compelling data and narratives. The current development I get is dominant of the rural sector development in Indonesia is currently heavily focused on physical infrastructure, such as roads, bridges, and mega projects like the new capital city, and various strategic projects across Sumatra, Kalimantan, and Sulawesi. Regional inequality, a stark development gap persists between Java outer regions, particularly Papua and Maluku, which continue to suffer from limited access to education and basic facilities. Lack of social energy infrastructure investment in underdeveloped areas is often not accompanied by improvements in education quality or local welfare, leaving social disparities legally unaddressed. The last, political and oligarchic influence. The allocation of infrastructure funds is frequently influenced by political interests and oligarchic groups, sometimes leading to negative environmental impacts such as pollution, soil degradation, and the destruction of natural resources. Maybe that's all for me. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.